We on 94 with it, baby!
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So we've got something here that if anybody in Michigan, or probably around everywhere, it's probably gotten around most of the US, you don't recognize it yet. You don't recognize it at all yet. But I'll give you a hint of what it is. See the color? And obviously it's a CAMARO SS, right? 2010 to be exact. This is the car that shut down I-94 in Detroit and did donuts. That's right, I bought it. A little history of the car. It was owned by a guy, I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to put him out there on blast, but if you guys know who he is or want to know the situation, Google CAMARO on I-94. So the history of this car is it shut down I-94. It had, I think, 22s or 24s on it at the time that were custom painted to match the car. After everything got hot on the previous owner of this car, the car went into hiding. And to hide the car, they took spray paint and spray painted, regular rattle cans, and spray painted this car. Door jambs are still spray painted. Trunk jam under the hood, I mean, all in here is still spray painted. So the last owner decided to wrap the car. He decided to wrap the car and change it up a little bit. Mainly because it had been in hiding for a couple months. He wanted to drive it again. He wasn't going to do any more dumb stuff with it, and he didn't. And basically, he put a new front bumper on it. This bumper's brand new from LKQ, and it's wrapped. So underneath that bumper, it's actually like the brand new in primer color. Rest of the car, other than the hood, is still hood and roof is still orange. I haven't decided if I'm going to rewrap the hood a different color or peel it off, sand it down, and professionally paint this hood black, or I might just strip the hood down, do a black hood scoop, something. I have the spoiler for the car. As you can tell, it's still orange underneath. I gotta put the trim bezels back in around the tail lights. I gotta remove both front and rear bumpers and put them back together the right way. The car runs really good for what it is. It's got 93,000 miles. Let's see if we can get under the hood here. I know it's got a aftermarket catback exhaust system on it. I don't know if it's something that I haven't gotten under there and looked, so I don't know if it's something he cut up and made it sound better or what, but this car does sound really good. So if you're watching this, props to you for that. The car sounds amazing. But other than a cold air intake and that exhaust, this car is bone stock. And you can see where they spray painted under the hood here. So it's gonna need, I think what I'm gonna do is, you can see here, I peeled the leather stripping back on the hood, it's orange. What I'd like to do, so if anybody knows what I can use, I don't want to screw the original paint underneath up, but I think what I'm going to wind up doing is I'm going to start pulling some wiring harnesses and stuff all off of these strut towers, laying everything over on the motor, and I think I'm going to spray the engine bay black. I think it's just going to be easier to do that rather than try and strip every bit of this black off and have it be nice and glossy again under the hood. Or what I might do is get the paint code, go to my local painter store, and where I'm at, they can actually put the color, your paint code, in a spray can. So what I might do is take everything off, flip it into the all over the engine, and take, you know, and I'll just spray the thing back to its original color using a rattle can. Under hoods of cars really aren't supposed to be shiny. They have maybe a layer or two of clear coat just to keep things protected so the paint doesn't chip. So I'm not worried about a high gloss finish. I just want this to look better than it does under the hood. On top of that, I am going to be pulling coil packs, valve covers, intake manifold, a couple other accessories off the front of this engine, and I'm going to just do a general cleaning and touch up. So all of that will get documented. But overall, the body of the car is really nice. The reason that the wrap has been damaged in a couple areas, and the reason for that is the car was recently seized by the police. I'm not going to say which department. It was recently seized by the police. It had a lien on it because of the incidences that went down. The lien has been satisfied. The car was released back to the old owner, which at that point, the old owner and I came to a very reasonable cash offer. You know, back and forth, we negotiated. I just took possession of the car last night. A couple of things that the car will need. I've got a ZL1 front bumper that's going to go on it. What else? Let's see if I can get a video of this. I don't know if I'll be able to. If you can see that rear tire, let me see if I can zoom in here. See how that rear tire is kicked a little funky and a little weird. It's not the angle that I'm standing at. This is the rear suspension on that side needs work. It hit a curb, and this rim was actually on that side when it hit the curb. If you look, I don't know how the heck this thing is holding air, man, but it is. So it'll be a nice little project. And uh-oh, guys, hold on a second, let me get back here. Oh, it came with the white claws. Overall, the car's in actually really good shape. I am going to be setting up the tripod here shortly, and I'm going to do a time lapse of this wrap getting pulled off. The car's going to go back to orange. I personally love the orange. I remember when the owner bought it, I loved the color. I think he made a really good choice of buying this color of car. I just like odd colored vehicles. So, and a little bit of a back history here. I am friends. I wouldn't really call it friends. I'm acquaintances with the owner. Or, I'm sorry, the last owner of this car. And to talk about the old owner of this car, he's young. I was the exact same way at that age. He's a good guy. So anybody who has any kind of negative comments about him or anything like that, please keep them to yourself. I don't want to hear them. I'm sure he's been through enough as it is. He made a mistake. We all do. it doesn't mean that this needs to follow him around for the rest of his life. While it probably will, he will always be known as the guy who shut down 94, and to some he's a legend, and to others he's an idiot. Let's not make that his entire life. I take it personally, he's a good guy. He'd be the first person to, if an old lady needed help across the street type of deal, man, that's who he is. So so I'm gonna cut this here. This is probably gonna be a lengthy video, so I'm gonna upload this video now, and probably in the next couple of hours there'll be another time-lapse video of the wrap getting removed, me switching. I have a set of different wheels and tires for this car that are going to go on it, so it'll be that getting swapped over. Then I'm going to probably make another video on getting that rear suspension straightened out. It needs motor mounts. I'm going to put motor mounts in it. We're going to get the wrap off of it. I'm going to go get the paint and stuff to do the ZL1 bumper. That's probably going to be in paint today. Same with the spoiler. It has a spoiler. I have to do that. I am probably going to wind up leaving these mirrors black, although I really don't like that they're spray painted. Like I said, I'm going to leave it here, guys. Like I said, please, any negative comments about the last owner, keep them to yourself or post them on your own social media. I don't want them here clogging this YouTube up. Thanks.